back to EGL13. Cue the funky music right there.
Oh, yeah.
We were just jamming out a little bit there, but
you were jamming out. I was sitting here looking at you thinking, what are you doing?
It's because you're boring. S&D, Freight, second map. So far, TEC not obliging to the script. Epsilon had previously written 3-0 is what they expected. But TEC take first map. Dom, Octane. Of all maps as well, Octane. One of those maps which really requires quite a lot of teamwork.
It does. And you know what we've seen? I mean, we did talk about it being individual players, but we've seen little flashes of brilliance where they were covering each other off. Grenades were just landing right on time. I mean, and Flux just going off.
It's the headbands. It has to be.
It is the headbands. I mean, if anything, if Nick had one on, he might not have only dropped about 6 kills. But
well, I didn't want to be the one that said it, but I'm glad you did. Definitely would have helped out his performance. But now, looking at the Search and Destroy on Freight, and as Marky B said, you know, Search and Destroy is one of those game types where you really do see, you know, the randomness in pickup teams. You know, I mean, you can see them just push strange things. And again, Epsilon have never scrimmed this team. This is a team which they've never scrimmed. Obviously, they played against probably all of these players.
Oh, yeah.
You know, these are some of the highest players or highest caliber players in Europe, but you never played them as a team. You don't really know what to expect. And I definitely caught Epsilon with the pants down. You see Dinge, obviously the coach there for Epsilon, who after that first map just looked dumbfounded. He had no idea what just hit them.
Yeah, I think it was just one of them things. They were like, right, okay. That wasn't supposed to happen. So now let's look at this S&D and actually get our things together. Because Epsilon, I think it was a combination of TEC playing fantastically well and some good players. But Epsilon, you got to think, firing on their day, they wouldn't have lost that.
Yeah, I would fully agree with you.
Yeah,
so
there was no
they
way.
Can pick things up in this map. It's going to be TEC on the attacking side. First of all, Search and Destroy Freight. Excellence runs over the bomb, decides to pick it up, though, as he tracks back. No surprise there. Excellence has been a bomb carrier in Search and Destroy for as long as I can really remember in every single game. So see how he's going to try and play this map.
Well, you would say it's because he might be good at staying alive, which is what you really need to do with this bomb. You haven't got to make silly mistakes. You've got to be composed. Not like holding the grenade at no point to throw it, but on board with him now with the Vector in hand. Bit of a tentative start from both the teams. Yeah, shots being fired down the right-hand side. Lewis takes first blood. Josh does go down 4 versus 3 in favour of TEC.
Now I'm curious to see, with Lewis drawing first blood, is Excellence going to try and rotate and get a trade-off in red? There's a play third story. Excellence needs to try and change it. Can he trade the kill? He's actually waited just a little bit too long, and the player has dropped down. It is going to be Jerd, though, in a 1 versus 3. Now, last time Flux was in a 1 versus 3 on this map, it was Nameless, and Nameless clutched up. Well, just thought I'd mention that.
When was that?
Called Champs. Nameless 1 versus 3.
Oh, yes, of course.
It was epic. Flux still has nightmares about that. He told me himself.
Well, last man alive is going to be Jerd. We can just have a look. He's not really anywhere near where he needs to be.
No!
Surely not. Nearly with a turn on there, but Jerd has kept things alive for his team. At the minute, he's still in a 1 versus 3, but wow, he should have really been shut down there.
Yep, that was ridiculous. The fact he almost turned on him. And Jerd's just desperately just trying to peek, see if he can find anyone. He knows there is a player back lumber who is just baiting Jerd so hard, and time ticking away. Jerd really needs to make some sort of a play here. Now he's been spotted as well. He is in a lot of trouble, but he's still pre-aiming lumber, and the minute he stops ADSing, classic COD timing, he gets shut down, and high fives coming out from the headband crew.
The headband crew. Indeed.
I mean, it's the best way of really explaining them, really.
Yeah, I mean,
the headband crew.
I thought my ABBA comparison was quite good, actually.
I honestly, that was good.
It was quite hiptastic, wasn't it?
I'm never say that word ever again.
You know, when I mean hiptastic, as in the way he looks, not
just digging a hole.
I know, but you know what I meant anyway. We're back at it again. Epsilon 1-0 down and 1-0 down in this this map as well. I mean, they need to step it up big style because TEC are pretty much walking on them in the minute. It was a close first map, but when it came down to clutch moments, TEC were coming up with it. And can they continue to do so? On board with Jerd. If anyone's going to turn it around, it could be this man.
Jerd just tentatively looking over towards that bottom side red. A couple of shots do go down. Obviously, Epsilon did draw first blood. Tommy as well is going to pick up Jake. So 2 players alive for TEC. You've got Lewis and Excellence, who aren't actually in the best of positions. However, Swanee does go down. That was Excellence. And Excellence is actually going to go himself a 2-piece there for his efforts. And if Jerd isn't careful, he's going to get killed as well. But there is the kill that goes down. That's going to leave Excellence now in a 1 versus 2. He already has 2 kills in this round. He's looking for that ace. Bomb goes down today as well. And Epsilon looking in a good position this round.
Yeah, they should be able to take this round unless Excellence can pull off somewhat of a miracle. It is only 1 versus 2. Bombs down, though. And against a well-drilled team against like Epsilon, it's going to be very hard to do. Nice little spot from Jerd there. He is just going to make the kill. That's Excellence. That's going to be 1-1. And a slightly dejected looking Epsilon side. do eventually take a round.
Yeah, they're very, I don't want to say confused, but I think it definitely just caught them a little bit off guard, I think it's fair to say. And, you know, as this series does develop, I expect to see them get themselves back in that full swing, get themselves in the groove of things, because this is, you know, without a shadow of a doubt, you can argue either the best team in Europe or the second best team in Europe. Either them or TCM. The argument is going to be there for some time, I feel. But it's back and forth between the two. And
it's nice to see a little rivalry like this, though, isn't it? I mean, it's healthy. It's healthy. I mean, it's not like the sort of period as we do see both teams take one man down. It's not like the period where we've seen where EG and / Complexity just completely dominated the NA scene. This is quite backwards and forwards between these two teams. If anything, you've got to say that TCM are in front at the minute.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you look at MLG placements, obviously they had a very, very good MLG.
Head-to-heads.
Yep.
Yeah, you would say TCM slightly ahead, but as I said, what we were talking about before this game, Epsilon have a point to prove, but Excellence is about to get a couple of these points down, I feel. This
is comedy stuff right now. They're pretty much staring at each other, but Excellence has no idea. And he is going to get shot in the back, and that was Tommy, who just uses patience, and he's waiting to see if anyone's going to challenge from that side. You can see thanks to Oracle mode, Flux is that player, but Tommy's just destroyed Lewis as well. So that's going to leave Flux now in a 1 versus 3, and he has been spotted as well. He goes down, and Epsilon clutch up round number 3, and that's 2-1 lead for them.
I think TEC played that a little bit wrong. I think it was a little bit too much of a plan, because I think Epsilon are going to react to that. They're going to be able to deal with that. In my opinion, I think they're going to be able to sit back and then say, right, okay, if they come with us coordinated, we should be able to sort of just I think TEC's game plan should be, right, let's just go at them, see what happens. Because, you know, it worked in the last game. S&D, as said, is one of them ones. If you're a bit random, it can catch people off guard. I mean, if I go back maybe a little while, TCM's S&D tactic where I forget that map it was actually on, but they used to just smoke and run, and it worked fantastically well for them. I do believe it was actually on Octane.
Yeah, it's Octane. I remember speaking to Tommy about that, actually, MLG, and he was saying how he knows exactly what TCM do every single round, but
it always works.
Yeah, and he was saying it was the most infuriating thing. It really was, because there's not very many counters to it. Let's have a look and see what our bomb carrier is going to be doing. It's going to be Jerd, who is playing under the Epsilon Dinge account. Don't be confused, Dinge obviously the coach of the team. Jerd playing, just had some Xbox Live issues, so had to recover a different profile. 50 seconds left of the round, though, still yet to see first blood ton.
Yeah, very, very tentative from both teams here, just sort of feeling each other out, looking for a pick, and I think as soon as we see one pick from one team, we will see some movement, I'd imagine. Dinge, of course, Jerd looking for the kill there. There you go, first kill does go down, that's going to be Jake, and that's going to mean Epsilon going to have to start making some sort of move here. 30 seconds to go, they cannot really be waiting until the final 15 seconds to get the bomb down. The grenade does come in, but Jerd is going to survive that. The bomb should go down, and a trade has just happened. Swanee coming in with a 2-piece, so that's going to make a difference. 2 versus 2, it's going to be Jerd and Swanee to take on Jake and Lewis.
Fire door has just opened, and actually, no way is he being that ballsy.
He is, you know.
He's being that ballsy.
He's actually done
You know what? He's only gone and done it.
He's only
gone and ninja defused it. And Jay just stands up and lets him know. Oh, the disrespect.
You know, that's exactly what TEC need to do. Things like that, things unpredictable, they will not be expecting that. I mean, realistically,
I agree.
You know, it's one of them things that I've never got. It's such a good tactic to go for it straight away. They jump off it. They're not going to turn around and look at it straight away.
Yeah, it's true.
Realistically, you've got less of a chance of defusing it in the last 15 seconds than you do in between 15 seconds and 45 seconds, because realistically, people check the bomb at 15 seconds. If there's nobody there, you pretty much won the round.
So, no one from TEC actually in this round shot on the ground. Actually, no, Jake did backtrack, because there was a player that I saw that highlighted on your minimap. That's Josh. He actually broke underground gate and was looking to see if he could get a pick. Swanee's gone down for first, but that's Jake with a sniper rifle now. So he's just showing how versatile he really is in this game so far. We've seen him use a wide variety of different weapons, but TEC looking pretty good in search and destroy so far.
Really strong. Looking very, very strong, and you know, the upset is on the cards. Absolutely. I mean, it was on the cards after the first map, but I expected Epsilon to come out a little bit in this S&D, but 2-2 TEC, if anything, looking a little bit stronger. Oh,
Jake needs to be very careful here, because the player did just open on the ground. Flux has gone down. That was Jerd that picked that up, but for now, TEC, they don't yet actually have control of red. There's a player, bottom fire, Excellence. Oh, he just dipped out of it. He was not seen, but he saw them. Gunfight in red, and Excellence needs to just trade it now. Jumps around the corner, gets the kill. Tommy going in for the knife, and that was a smart play by Excellence. Knew Tommy had to pre-fire, had to keep on shooting, but time is ticking so far away that Excellence, realistically, if he goes for this plant, he's going to get shot.
Oh, yeah, he's going to get shut down, surely. I mean, oh, yeah, he's definitely going to get shut down.
No way is he getting this. Where is Jake
surely
right now?
He's not going to get that bomb.
Jake
he's going to get
no.
just about. And Jerd does stop that bomb plan from happening. I can't imagine Jake's going to pull off 1 versus 2 just now, but there you go. And the round is actually going to go to Epsilon. But I think TEC just look so confident. They have rattled Epsilon here.
I just think in that situation, Bomb should have gone down a little bit sooner. They drew first blood, then they got control of red, and you need to be trying to say, oh, let's get this bomb down instantly, because the longer that you wait, obviously it's kind of the point you were making before, the longer you wait to plant the bomb, the more likely you are to get killed, because especially in that situation, Epsilon knew there was no way that they could have got anywhere near that B bomb. It had to be A. So it really made Epsilon's life a little bit easier, and now you have Epsilon 3-2 in the lead.
S&D is about ballsy players. I think, you know, they can go one way or another, but I think you have better chance of being ballsy than to be a little bit tentative. I mean, this is
ballsy like this.
This is ballsy, exactly like that. You know, they get the bomb down. Well, who's going to be expecting that? The bomb's going to go down a minute and 10 seconds. They will know now because the grenades just went in there. The bomb's going down. 45 seconds remaining. And Epsilon need to defend against 2 members of TEC. Jake does get the first kill there for TEC, though. 2 versus 3 in favor of Epsilon. But as I said, ballsy players, they do work.
Epsilon's setup as well. Very, very nice to cover this A site.
There's no way, surely.
30 seconds left. That's actually Jake who's trying to peek out. He's going to be last man alive. He's over towards red. No one third story. And you're right. Boom. No chance at all. Epsilon in full swing now with 7-1. I mean, look at him. No emotion on his face whatsoever. He's just staring at his screen. He's just like, well, come on, boys. Let's pick things up here. We're not losing to a big up team.
Yeah, you know, that will be the mentality that I have. I think they probably went in there and underestimated them the first map.
Yeah.
If they can bring this back and see it being 3-1 now, actually.
But then think about Blitz, though. Blitz can be a sporadic game type as well. So
it can be. I think it's one of them ones where no matter what your teamwork is, you will lose caps. The odd occasion, somebody slips through.
Yeah.
And you know what? Nobody, whether you're the best team in the world, nobody can stop the odd occasional cheeky little cap. It happens from time to time as Epsilon get very, very strong start in this S&D. So, you know, it maybe can happen. He's going to get a nice knife kill on Josh there, and then he catches himself in trouble. And here's a 2 versus 3, but as said, it can be a bit random, but
Jake's done extremely well here to actually stay alive. He's going to open up bottom blitz, and you see Epsilon, they've pinned themselves back towards back lumber. Bomb obviously down, a horrible position. Jake knows there's a player just there that was firing at him. Teammate goes down. Jake in a 1 versus 3 gets the second kill. And Jake's actually on for the ace here, but there's going to be a play just to his left.
He has time.
He does, but I just don't think he's really in the best of positions here.
He's baiting them out a little bit here, though, because he's made them wait, and he doesn't have the bomb. That means he's going to have to go aggressive around there. You know what? If he had that bomb, that would have been a perfect situation to be in, but at this moment in time, he's surely going to get locked down. Yeah, he does. That's going to be Swanee with the art. I'm not going to miss from there. That's going to be 5-2 to Epsilon, 1 round away from making this 1-1.
Yeah, fantastic plays there from Swanee. Obviously recognizing bomb was down. Didn't really need to make any sort of hero play. Just sit and cover the bomb, and they stay together. Epsilon pick up that round, and this is more like the Epsilon we really expected to see playing against TEC. Now just 1 search and destroy round away from picking up the second map.
TEC need to be ballsy. I said that's my word of the day.
Ballsy.
Ballsy. Because I think in this situation against Epsilon and the best teams in Europe, if not the world, you need to be ballsy.
I think is he going to do it again? He's only going to.
You see, it works. It works every single time. Because they don't expect it. They can't get set up quick enough. If you can get in there, the bomb's going to go down. And we see it work. And I don't know why I don't see it more often. But there you go. Bomb is down. 1 member of TEC does go down. That's going to be Lewis. Good work by Josh. Good movement around the map there. Tommy and Jerd coming in. And the last man alive is going to be excellent. He has a lot of work to do. He goes down. That's going to be 6-2, 1-1. And maps between TEC and Epsilon.
Yeah, much, much better coming in from Epsilon there. Jerd, casual 11-1. 6-point streak. You know, no big deal, ton. No big deal at all.
No big NBD. 11-1.
Tommy, 8-4. Casual.
Yeah, casual.
The other day at the office for the Epsilon boys.
I mean, you know, we say casual game, but TEC look very strong in that S&D. I think the score doesn't really reflect the way that it went. I think.
I agree, but then, as you said, Epsilon got a little bit more confident. Josh rush planted twice. They won both those 2 rounds. Flux had a pretty poor search and destroy, to be honest, 1-7, and that's kind of been the story so far when you look at this TEC lineup. You know, first map, Excellence played bad, but they still won. Second map, Flux played bad as well. They can all pull together and all have a good performance as a team. Honestly, they could well take this series.
They could. I mean, I think it's just a case of let's see what they do in this next run and gun game mode, because it is going to be Blitz coming up straight after this, guys. You don't want to miss a TEC versus Epsilon. It is 1-1 here at EGL13. Do not go anywhere.